everyone, it's Melissa. Today's video is this eye look. I saw a video by Painted by Spencer, and he demonstrated a reverse cat eye. Evidently he had demonstrated it on, I guess probably TikTok, and it had gone viral, so he did a YouTube video about it. So I looked at it and I thought, well, I've kind of done a version of that for years. What it is, instead of doing a wing and doing all your makeup over your eye, you concentrate and do most of it underneath your eye and bring the wing up there. I just did a tiny little wing. I don't like a great big wing, but a lot of people, you know, bring it way out and everything. But the idea is to do it underneath and concentrate on that area instead of over. Well, I've always really concentrated more or a lot underneath my eye because I never felt like I had a whole lot of space. And when I love the look of a winged eyeliner, the cat eye and everything. I thought that was so pretty. But when I would try to do it on myself, it just didn't look as good because I felt like it made my eyelids look heavier. And I sort of felt like I had heavier eyelids anyway, and I felt like I didn't have a lot of space. So I had always concentrated on this. Now the look that he demonstrates and that I show, I filmed this yesterday. At the end of the video, I had my hair just down when I demonstrated. At the end of the video, I kind of raked it up into, you know, like a little updo. Oh, it looked terrible. And then I had on a turtleneck, I had pulled at my neck, and I had some leftover makeup on my fingers, so I had makeup, little prints of fingerprints of makeup on my neck and everything, so it was a mess. So I thought I better redo the intro. But anyway, I followed along. The look that he does is more dramatic, so it's more dramatic than what I usually do. But a good part of it felt very familiar to me. I always put eyeshadow underneath. I always use a liner in my waterline. I had never used a liner in my tight line until I started watching YouTube, and I never was very good at it. So like I said, this felt very familiar to me. But it's a look that you don't put any eyeliner above, you don't use false eyelashes, you only put mascara and a little bit of eyeshadow just kind of across in the crease as a wash. And then I kind of brought it up to make sure I covered, you know, the hoods of the eyes and stuff like that. So you can still do that, but it leaves your lid just naked. It just leaves it blank. And you don't tight line either. You just do the concentrate. It's a different look, and it probably does make your eyes a little bit smaller, but it's a dramatic look that it might be fun to try sometime, especially, I don't know, if we're going to be able to get out during the holidays and visit with each other. I don't know, if you're going to an event or something like that. So, you know, it was fun to try it because, like I said, I thought, well, that's something maybe I can actually do. A lot of people all the time I'll look at looks and I think I can't do that. But I thought I can do that because I have done it so much, or a version of it so many times over the years. I do it in all different colors. I will use, in my waterline, I will use like a burgundy and take burgundy eyeshadow. He used black and dark and black kind of underneath. So that's what I did. Like I said, it's a little more dramatic than what I normally do, but I thought it was kind of fun. I thought I would demonstrate it. Like I said, there's not many TikTok videos that I can do that, you know, I feel comfortable actually demonstrating or wearing. So anyway, this is my version of the reverse cat eye. Okay, I'm actually restarting this again. I got it partway done and had to go take care of something and ended up crying. So, long story, but things are fine. That wasn't me and Doug, it was something else. I do have I have everything else on, and I have Painterly Paint Pot on the lids and kind of underneath here a little bit to kind of make it. No, that's not Paint Pot, that's my other. Here's Paint Pot. To make it, you know, just a nice, kind of smooth it around on here. Here's a little spot right there. Okay, so, and I like this look. I have on another turtleneck today, although I may have to come out of this one because it kind of tight on my neck. But I like this look for some reason with a turtleneck and kind of with my hair up like I showed in my last video. So I I think that looks nice with the turtleneck. This is a reverse cat eye. So I should have already explained it in the introduction. It's very easy, and I did not realize it, but I have done a version of it for years. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. Normally, I wouldn't use black and I wouldn't use the colors, but I want to make it dramatic like he did. This is a dramatic look. Well, you can make it as dramatic as you want. Some people bring the cat eye all the way out here. You do the cat eye from the bottom up. So you just do a wash of color on the upper lid, and you do most of the makeup on the underneath your eye, and you don't tight line, you just put it in the waterline and you bring it up into a little flick. I do a tiny little flick because I'm older and I've got, you know, saggy skin right there. But people can, you know, some people get really dramatic and bring it out. But this is a little more dramatic than I normally do. Normally I would do like a burgundy color liner and a burgundy color underneath there to blend them together. But yeah, I didn't realize this is what it was called. So I'm going to use a fluffy brush on the top part. This is just an IT Cosmetics brush, any kind of fluffy brush you have. And I'm going into Cypress Umber, like Spencer. I guess his name is Spencer since it's painted by Spencer. I'm going into the umber. So I'm going to do just a wash of color like in the crease on each side. Just kind of a wash, windshield wiper, he said, back and forth. And, you know, kind of hide the hood a little bit. And then just don't put anything on your lid. Leave it natural. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Just the wash of color with this fluffy brush. Tap it off. You can always add more. But he really, you know, he just did a wash and that's all. He said don't worry about it too much. Just do a wash of color and try not to make it too precise. This is such a quick, easy look. That's it pretty much for the top. Don't do anything else to it except you're going to put mascara on. I'm trying to turn my head this way so you can see both sides. Okay, just a wash of color. And then he said put a little bit underneath if you want to, so I will. Just kind of bring it underneath here. Just a little bit underneath there too. I sort of have some makeup left over from earlier, so, but hopefully you can tell what I'm doing. Okay, just a little wash of color all around. Then you're going to take your eyeliner. I like a softer black. I like the Urban Decay 24/7 in Black Market. It's a soft black. I like a soft black so it's not quite so harsh because this is pretty darn dramatic. But you could make it, use a darker, you know, a pure black and just make it as dramatic as you want, but I want it slightly less dramatic. And my wing is just going to be a slight flick from underneath. So you don't tight line, but you do waterline and you do it from corner to corner. You come all the way in and go all the way out. So, and kind of put it on top of your eyelashes, in your waterline and on top of your eyelashes and bring it all the way in. You can see how far I bring it in. Go all the way out. Cover it real well. Just sitting right there also on top of your eyelashes. Don't bring them underneath your eyelashes. And he said with this look, and this makes sense, you don't put anything above, because if you put lashes or liner or anything above, then it's just a smoky eye. This is something completely different. Or not completely, it's all makeup, but you know, it's different. So let me do this eye. I'm nearsighted, so I keep wanting to get closer. I have a pair of glasses that I wear when I watch TV, and they broke, and I had one backup pair from a long time ago. So I need to get me some more glasses, but I'll have to do an eye exam. Okay, so corner to corner like that. Now you're going to do the flick. the little cat eye. I'm going to sharpen it a little bit. Now, what he said to do is go from the bottom and then just go straight out. I want to bring it up just a little bit because if I go straight out, it gets caught in, you know, where it kind of droops right there. So I want to go straight up, but what I have to do is I have to lay it right there and get it ready and then close my eye. When I close my eye, that kind of makes it smoother. So that's what I'm going to do. Just line it up from the bottom where you did the tight line, where you did the waterline, line it up and then flick down. Hope I can do it. Like that. And he smudged his. I kind of like it like that. Let me do the other side. As you can see, I didn't do it very much. We did the other side. So I put it up there and close my eye and flick down. And you do line it up from the bottom. Okay, like that. And make sure it kind of joins there. And if you wanted to, you're going to put some black eyeshadow over it so you can kind of smudge it a little bit thin. But I just like a little bit since I am older. Make sure you go from corner to corner. Now you're going to take your eyeshadow. We're going to do black eyeshadow today, but you can do it burgundies, any color that you want. And I'm going to take a little tiny MAC brush. I don't even know, I don't think the number's still on there. You know, go into that black right there very carefully, tap it off, and then you're going to kind of smudge and bring down slightly and smudge that liner that you have on there, if that makes sense. So you're going to kind of go through it. It sets the eyeliner and keeps it in place, he said, but it also kind of softens it just a little bit. So, and then you can do the same with the wing. You can flick it up a little bit and bring it down. So I'm kind of going through my eyelashes and kind of flicking it down and just kind of blending out that eyeliner just a little bit. But you know, you want the drama to show. Go back and do it the other one. He also said he takes it just on the outer corner there on above to kind of blend it a little bit. But that's pretty basically it, except for your mascara. You know, you can see all the drama is very much underneath. Now this is more dramatic than I would normally do, but I would do something like this with the holiday season coming up if I was going, you know, having a, well, I don't know what things are going to be like with COVID, but say, you know, things were good and we were having parties and stuff, you could do it for that. Or, you know, a YouTube look for Christmas or something like that. So I'm bringing it out a little bit like that. Okay, mascara. He said, I think he said, don't even curl your eyelashes. You know, of course, I'll link his video down below. But your mascara, I've noticed your eyelashes really show up with this since you don't have on any eyeliner or anything, any eyeshadow on your lid. Your mascara, your lashes really show up. I might need a mirror. Yeah, my eyelashes look longer than they normally would with eyeshadow on. I think the fact that you don't tight line maybe opens it up a little bit more because you don't have a line above and down below. You know, this closes it up some. Anytime you line so close to your eyeball, it closes your eye up some, but it also can enhance it too. But the fact you're just doing the bottom part maybe might not close it up quite so much. I'm telling myself that anyway. And he said to do it on your bottom lashes. Let me just go ahead and do this over here. You know what it reminds me of? A little bit of Clockwork Orange. That's a scary movie. Okay, so that is it. That is the reverse cat eye. And let me take my hair down, and I might. So I could do my hair down like that. Like I said, I just like it with a turtleneck too. If you can stand a turtleneck. Turtlenecks will tend to drive me crazy sometimes. So you could give it some pizzazz right here. Like that. Or you could, you know, do it up. Do your little updo thing. Like that. Got me a clip. You could do a little updo. Well, that just looks like poop, but you get the idea. You know, it looks real cute like that. Do your little turtleneck up. So that's, let me do this down here. So, you know, that can give it a real dramatic look like that. I just think this would, if we're able to do anything over the holidays, I think this would kind of be a little bit interesting holiday look. You know, everybody does the upper one, and I just think it's kind of neat to do the lower one. But anyway, this is the finished look. Let me get closer. So anyway, I will link his video down below. Be sure you go watch it because he really explains it very well. And it was fun to try, and it just felt real familiar to me. So I was glad that there was a name for it and that I found that video. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I appreciate it. Everybody, please stay safe. And love you all, and talk to you in a couple of days. Bye-bye.